Got 2 words for you. We're gonna win.
I'll say it. He's sandbagged. Got Cooper Bogetti back here in the left lane.
I have here Cooper Bogetti's.
Let's see if Cooper Bogetti in the left lane has the sauce.
One, right?
He got me on the tree a little bit, but I had him at the
It's a good thing Cooper threw that shoot early.
All right, guys, I'm about 10 minutes from the track here, and you can see I'm by myself. Bronte's gonna ride up tomorrow with James's wife, Amber, because really no need for her to be here today or tomorrow morning or stay over tonight when she could just stay home and just kind of not be at the track all day today, because today is all roll racing. So my goal is to just get there, get a spot, unload the car, check over the car with the guys over at Induction, because the whole team's gonna be there. So it's like I kind of am using this as like a day where we can go back and forth with the car. Alpha can look at it, can check on the tuning stuff, we can set timing, all that good stuff. All right, just made it to the track. Well, I've actually been here for hours today, trying to find a pen so I can tech in. And just unloaded the car over here. Can you guys see it? Car unloaded, just going through a couple things, making sure it's fueled up and everything. I'm not testing tonight. We don't test until tomorrow, or qualified tomorrow. I almost did it. I almost got in without turning the car on. I was close. Ain't gonna happen to me today. Freaking beat the system. That's what it feels like every time that happens. All right, we have succeeded at tech inspection. We passed. Now time to just park this thing up and head on home, because we've been here all freaking day. Qualifying day 1 of FL2K. Car is looking a little wet. These are the new stickers I had to put on last night. Palm Beach Dyno, McLeod, Red Horse, Coastal Dyno, and BC Racing, and then Real Street up here. Had to put these on because they sponsor the class, so you gotta rep the stickers. So thanks to them for sponsoring this class, putting up money for it. And I'm gonna get the car wiped down, put my ice in the cooler. Stopped at Wawa this morning, so let's get to it. All right, I'm just suiting up for my first pass here. Bronte's not here yet, so you guys will have to just bear with me. Your host, Cooper. Just gonna gear up. I'm already strapped in, so can't really do much anymore, but it's not too bad to run this car. Pretty easy. Pretty simplistic deal, but we'll see. See what happens here. Hey, you know, we're just trying to do our best, right? Got up on the 2-step and then it started making some weird noises, so I just got out of it. Dang it. It was working last time we made a hit. So now I gotta check some stuff, I guess. Damn it. Oh, I'm so bummed. That's a big hit. All right, Alpha's gonna play with the 2-step a little bit here. Dang, them fresh Tims on the gas pedal. Are those your going out to events, Tims?
I just picked up yesterday.
That's what it looks like. Not even scuffed yet. Careful, there's a lot of like fluids and grease and stuff down there in that area. Alva's gonna test the trans brake again. What happened on that, if I even have a video, I have to find somebody that has one. What happened on that deal was the O2 sensor wasn't up to temperature yet, so it was reading lean. Go figure. I kind of had to turn it on and off a few times, so there wasn't time for the O2 sensor to heat up, and then it went lean because of that. So really tough brake all in all, but hopefully that was the problem. But now Alpha's letting it run enough to get the O2 sensor up to temperature so we can test it again. All right, we got pass number 2 about to happen right now, so about to head up there. We got the issue figured out, which is great. I think I told you guys that the issue turned out to be the O2 sensor wasn't up to temperature, so it takes 40 seconds. Well, it did. It takes 40 seconds for the O2 to get to correct temperature, to read right, and to be basically on. And we were not there. We were only at 38 seconds from when I stopped to do my burnout and turned it off before the burnout, and then did the burnout and got staged. So we didn't have enough time. But now we know the issue, so we'll fix it. And we'll do it right this time. All right, pass number 2. Let's get it. Strapped in. Feeling tight. Bronte's still not here yet, so she's missing both attempts. Well, both passes. Alright, so we just went 8-0. Bronte finally made it.
I missed the first 2 passes.
You did miss both passes.
But I'm here now.
James's wife thankfully delivered her to me.
We had a road trip together.
Yep.
It was fun.
Yeah. So 8-0, that puts us in a bad spot right now, but hopefully after the next round of qualifying, it'll put us in a better spot. But that probably, where I got out of it, that probably would have been like a 780 pass. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So car worked good. Finally have a windshield banner back on.
I know, I saw that.
It's a little bubbly, but it's good. I haven't put the tent up.
I know.
I'm out here. It's looking a little rough, but you know, don't pay attention to that guy.
Okay.
That little guy? Huh. All right, we're gonna go up and watch our frames. Your host, Cooper here. I'm coming to you with live updated news that I am currently number 1. The first loser of the A class. Step down into the B class with my people. And hopefully go some rounds. Well, we'll definitely go some rounds. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
There's $7,500 to win. And I want that. I want that trophy. I want to win.
Yes.
I want to beat James.
Oh, I wonder if he's in the B class now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah,
He's a
he
big
is.
sandbagger. Yeah, if you guys ever see James in public,
You already said that once in this video.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue to say it.
Hey, he's doing the same thing you're doing, trying to win, so...
He is, but that car's also been like 750s.
Yeah, you've also been 770s. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
So that's not too far off. So am I going to sit here? I'm being the devil's advocate.
I'm sure
you
there's
could be
people,
a sandbagger.
Listen, I'm sure there's
You-
people calling me a sandbagger right
Yeah.
now, but guess what? They're not here in this video, and they're not here to defend themselves against it. So I don't really care.
You just can't be throwing out that word when you're kind of doing the same
Yeah, but this is
thing.
my video. I paint the picture. History is written by the people that write it. And I'm trying to write this story here. His story, right now. So we're gonna go out there, we're gonna win, we're gonna make some money. Even runner-up gets $1,000, or semifinals gets like $1,000.
Yeah.
Runner-up gets like
I want to go like
1,500.
see the ladder and see your name up there.
Well, we don't have the ladder yet. We just have the qualifying sheet.
The qualifying sheet, that's what I
The
mean.
ladder will be interesting. We'll get that tonight.
Yeah.
It's winning.
What's taking you so long?
It's winning. I've lost a lot of battles in my life, and this parachute's about to be one of them.
Hello.
You really have me in a exposed position here.
I know.
I haven't filmed enough today.
Why does the quality look terrible?
Yeah, GoPro in the dark does that on the screen.
Yeah, it's weird. You haven't filmed much today.
No, there hasn't really been much. They say like they say like one of the tests of like your health is getting up without using your hands, like getting up off the ground without using. So you kind of have to like.
Oh, Hey, do you have more of those shirts on your website?
I do. A few more.
CooperBogetti.com. I
You
love
got-
this shirt. Let me see the back again. So cool.
Let's just talk about this for a second because that thing was all the above this week.
Untested, over budget, out of time.
Yeah.
And we made it. That's so true.
Yeah, we're here.
That's so true.
Normal stuff, right?
Alright, well, fill them in.
Yeah, so it went I mean, I already talked about the pass and stuff.
Yeah, but like where we're at.
Oh, well, now we're sitting 16th in the A class, and they break the whole streetcar class, like 60 cars, into multiple classes of 16 brackets. So we are the bottom ladder of the fast group.
Yep.
And that means that they flip that, so you race the fastest guy. So we'll probably have to race, if we stay in this group, we'll have to race with Rick Prospero. The only way we can get out of this group is if somebody goes faster than me.
Which there's more qualifying tomorrow, so.
Yes, there's two more rounds of qualifying.
We're crossing our fingers that tomorrow someone will bump
Some
you.
really nice, fast, kind feller
Will bump you
goes faster
down.
than 8099.
Yes.
That's all we need. I don't ask for much. I'm not asking for a lot. If it's James Tall, that'd be cool. He's sandbagging like I've never seen. Just setting a bearing with a trailer here.
I'm scared.
You gotta pull your car in now.
So innovative.
Yeah, you're off the jack, right?
Yeah.
Is that about 300 pounds from the person?
Oh, she's pulling down.
I can't do it by myself.
Yeah, once I get the drops, kind of messed up. All right, get off. Jack's hanging on this one. Yeah.
Dear life.
Not loving life.
The aluminum dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it already leaks.
Oh, perfect.
Damn boy! All the way on.
Hey, that's easier than a press. A pump press, you'd be here for about 45 minutes doing
That's
that.
about the coolest freaking thing I've probably ever done.
Learn something new every day.
Yep.
You're honest adjusting it.
And it works,
thinking,
you
Coop.
learn.
Yeah. Application-wise, well,
I mean,
this was the hardest thing that I was worried about.
Listen, theories are easy.
Yeah, you're right.
In practice. All right, final day. Here we are, eliminations. We are sitting in a pretty good spot. My class is insane right now. We have a spread of 8.004 to 8.19, and that's our class. That's 16 cars in between those two numbers. So I don't know where the breakout's sitting yet. It's usually a tenth or two faster than the fastest guy, but we are like right on the cusp of some really legitimate racing coming very soon here. It's gonna be so gosh dang awesome. I can't wait. Time to get the car warmed up, ready for a first pass about 10 a.m. They said they'll call us up. It is 8:30, so we got some time still to tinker, make sure everything's good, and pull up there and hopefully get a win. Hopefully everything works right for us.
Alright, here we go. Pulling up for elimination round 1. We're racing this car. Pretty sure it's a 240. Got Jim lining Coop up. My God, my heart is racing so fast. Yes! Yes! Nice. Wait, he won, right? I think.
Again, remember, the breakout is in effect, 7.904. Cannot run quicker than that. Both of these cars, I'm sure, are capable of getting to the 7. They're going to bump them in, and we are staged and ready. Whole shot right lane for Ricardo Simon, but that JZ28 is right there, door handle to door handle, throws the chutes early, and still turns on the wind light. I guess that's what you do when you don't have flashers. Wow, it's a good thing Cooper threw that chute early. 7.908. Stays on the safe side by 4 thousandths of a second. Like you said, The master of the game played it perfectly right there.
Professional or what?
Victor was like, he got so lucky. You went 7900.
That was skill.
That's what I said.
Man's gonna say luck.
Wait, that's what I said. I said, let's just tell him it was skill. You went 79008. The breakout 709. That Victor was like, tell him not to do that next time. But good job. Woo! Hyped up?
Yeah, that was a good race.
Yeah. That was really good.
That thing was rolling too.
Your car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My car was rolling.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Hey, 144 in the 8th. Yeah. I was like, that felt good. Damn. So I had to get back into it because he was rolling up on me and he treed me, so he was gonna win.
It's gonna be like that every single race.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's great racing. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rare.
All right. Round 2 next.
Yep.
We probably got a little while, right?
Yeah, they gotta run through the ladder, but pack the chute, at least get a little close to being ready.
Yeah. We don't want to be scrambling when they start calling us up, because then it starts going quicker. But good job. You really got luck or skill. Comment down below.
That was, you know what I tell people?
What?
I know the car. I know what I feel like it's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew I was close to that number. I felt like maybe I broke out, and that's because I was basically maybe I broke out.
Yeah. That's pretty cool that you like can kind of tell where it's at, like going down the track.
Yeah, I get a rough idea.
Yeah.
And I can tell where the car is next to me.
Yeah. But comment down below, you think that was Coop's skill or was that luck on that one?
Alright, time to strap in. Ronti left, she wasn't feeling good. She just left me. Hey Ty, can you pull my power on? In the back, pull my power on. It's like on the drive on the right side. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
I hate when I get in and forget. All right, let's go. Pass number 2 for eliminations. This Gray Fox buddy seems like he's got his stuff together pretty well, but that doesn't really change what I'm doing. I'm gonna go A to B, put a nice time down, and get this win. That money is calling me.
So unlike that car.
Unlike things happen.
I know, it's crazy. That was like really bizarre to see.
Felt pretty bizarre.
Is it the tire pressure maybe? No?
Seems like I did a decent burnout.
What?
Seems like I did a decent burnout.
Yeah, I couldn't see from up here,
Yeah,
but
I don't fully know. I mean,
did someone check the tire pressure before?
me?
You did? Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. Bummer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If everybody could win, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's a wrap. I don't really know how much there is information-wise or how much I talked because it was pretty go, and I mostly just enjoyed it with our friends. But that's a wrap for FL2K22.
I don't think you really. I guess. Did we talk about the last pass?
The last pass I spun, big sad, womp womp. You guys know this car has not spun very much. It gets down pretty well, but hey, that's how it works. That's how the cookie crumbles. But to think we didn't have an engine in this car this time last week, and now we went one round into eliminations at the largest street car event in the world, basically. I'm pretty pumped about that. This was very untested, over budget, and out of time. So, you know, I ain't mad about it. So that's it. I'll probably go home and recap some stuff once I have my clear brain, because
Yeah,
I'd like to, I don't know, when I'm editing, I'll probably have some stuff to say. So be sure to find me in the editing suite in a few minutes now. See you guys in a minute. Clean Cooper will be here in a second. I'm just sitting here editing, just finishing up this video, and I wanted to go over a couple things. So there are 5 qualifiers that everybody got. My first one, we had the O2 sensor issue, so it didn't get on the 2-step right, gone. My second one, I went a perfect spot with an 809, which left me right in the B class, which it didn't matter if you were number 1 qualifier or number 16 qualifier in that class. You know, you were in that same bracket of within like a 1/10 and a half of each other. So that didn't matter where I was. I did not want to make 3 more passes to potentially hurt something on the car or end up breaking out of my class. That's what I was mainly worried about. Yes, I could have went out there 60 footed, but I've done, you know, bunch of 60 foots. I know what the car's gonna do. I don't change a lot of things on it. You guys know that. We hadn't touched anything on the car. It went down when we went down in Bradenton a couple weeks ago. It went down when we went down in Orlando the other day, a couple weeks ago, before we pulled the motor out. Like, it was fine. It was getting down all of TX2K, no issues, and we hadn't touched the car since then. So I was not thinking, oh, I need to dial in my suspension. I was just thinking, I just need to race. So I was like, I'm in a good spot. I know the chassis works. I have a decent system. Get into the beams and all that stuff. I don't need to test anything. And I thought it was just gonna work. So then we get into eliminations, and I go with the first pass perfectly fine. You know, I was right on the money. I was like, nailed it on the index, and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, hooked. We don't have a lot in onto the 60 foot. We're going like 122 to 125 60 foots. The car should be able to do that all day. Then I get into the eliminations. I do the same burnout. I do basically the same burnout, and even though they're not that big, when you're in the heat of the day like that on these cars, they often don't like the big burnouts because the ground's already so hot, the tires are already so hot, the track is already so hot and sticky and gooey. You often just want a little bit of smoke to clean off the tires, pull right in, and I did that on the first pass, same exact thing. Got up on the trans brake, it felt the same, let off the button, and suddenly it just does a huge burnout. We don't know why it did that. It's weird. I think I was just in a bad spot on the track and just missed the glue and missed a good spot, and then that just cost me the race. So it's a little bit of a bummer. Obviously, I cannot blame the track because everybody's racing on the same track. It's the equalizer. I am blaming our tune-up, our misread of the track, and not pulling some power out of it if we thought we needed it, but I genuinely didn't think we needed that. I ran the same tire pressure, I didn't change a thing, same nitrous pressure, and it just, luck of the draw, it didn't hook that pass. I full-heartedly believe that if I had turned it around, pulled right up there, did my same thing into a little bit different of a spot, or even the same spot, it would have taken the hit. But that's how racing is sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't work. And when a radial spins, it's done. It's not a slick tire. You can't get back into it and, you know, do much. And he was already way out on me. I knew I wasn't chasing him down and doing anything besides, you know, running a big mile an hour with a slow ET. That's all that was going to be accomplished there. I knew he was too smart of a driver to break out when he knew what happened, because he had already won this class last year, and then he also went on to win it this year. So that Fox body that I raced, that gray one, really cool people we were talking after, he's a two-time winner. So he's not, you know, just some novice racer. I knew that he wasn't just going to slip up and accidentally break out, especially even if I was chasing in on him. He wasn't worried about that. So that's where we ended off. Unfortunately, that's how it goes sometimes. I was super bummed in that video, you can tell, just because that's the worst way I want to go out. So that's why I was so bummed, and I hope you guys can understand. It was definitely grueling. I wish I could have made more passes. The way that qualifying kind of stacked up in my favor, it didn't benefit me to make more passes. I felt it was only going to hurt me. So did the people I was with. So we just decided to park it, leave the car, and honestly, if it wasn't for that one tire, if it wasn't for the tire spin there, we could be talking a completely different world. But of course, that's all what ifs. It is what it is, honestly. I had a blast. FL2K in Gainesville was freaking sick. Definitely still pumped about that. If you guys are still watching, check out code FL2K for free shipping on my website. I'll put that in right now. And yeah, hope you guys are pumped that the Camaro's back and done. I got some more racing I want to do with it. I got some numbers I want to click off with it. I hope to get like a 760 this season, maybe even the 750s. Obviously, I'm still ways off from in the 6s. I know that's what Cletus just ran. Congrats to him, but our program is still a long way off from anything like that or even thinking about that yet. So that's where we're at. But yeah, I'm still so happy to be able to compete. Honestly, there was a lot of times in this last week that I didn't even think I was making it to FL2K. And without the team over at Induction Performance, Fast Forward Race Engines, and everybody that helped out along the way, we would not have made it. So massive thank you to them. I cannot wait to get back behind the wheel some more and run this car some more. But that's it, guys. That's where we're at. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep it saucy. I will see you next time.